All right, today we're talking about the American dream, traveling the planet. What a fascinating topic, and we got a fascinating guest for you. This is a gentleman who was in the mortgage and real estate industry, and as the market crashed, he moved to becoming a traveling entrepreneur. What a great story. Clint Bertucci joins us on the show. What's going on, Clint?
How are you? Very nice to meet you, Craig.
Yeah, it's a great time to meet you for the first time. I understand you just got back like this morning from Thailand. Is this true?
I literally just walked in less than 8 hours ago, so if I'm looking a little rough, that's why. I was gone for well over a month.
Well, good for you.
Yeah.
Well, your tan looks good, man. I know that's a beautiful part of the world. I've been there before. So, you got a really fascinating story that I think will appeal to a lot of people. We all experienced the market crash. You were in the mortgage business. So, like me at that time, I was as well. We were kind of in the epicenter of a global economic crash. So,
Yes.
Explain how it all shook out for you.
You know what the funny thing is the name of my company was American Dream Financial. And we did purchases, refinances, foreign national land loans. We did everything. And as you know, the market crashed and the programs just weren't available anymore. And I mean, we lost a lot. We lost pretty much everything. And I suffered some real bad hardships. I went through some of the most hardships I've ever had in my life. Lost my mom, just a lot of stuff hit at once that, I'm not complaining about it. It made me who I am today, but it was definitely a tough break. So at that time, I was pursuing my American dream and also providing other people with their American dream by getting them into houses. But then when the market crashed, I completely changed gears and just changed and went total different direction.
Yeah, which is a storyline for a lot of people that were in the mortgage industry at that time. I mean, there was a lot of there's a bad rap for things like subprime loans, but when you have banks like Washington Mutual going belly up, for the mortgage banker, the professional, it makes it really challenging. A lot of the programs disappeared. So you basically went through these hardships and you decided this is an opportunity in your life to pursue your dreams. So then you become this world-renowned traveler, and you're also helping others to do this as well. Explain what you do and how people can maybe do the same.
Yeah, no, I went back to school. I went back to college because I wanted to study abroad and I just wanted to step away and travel. I studied abroad. I went to Italy. I ended up living there for a year, worked as a student travel guide a little bit. I did a couple other things later that we could talk about at a different time. But really, I just wanted to find what my passion in life was. And the minute I was in Florence, I ended up traveling at that time. I think I was only at maybe 30 some countries, but I knew instantly that was my passion in life. And I wanted to bring that to people to explore the world and show them the world and show them these different things and to bring people together as a group and just enjoy everything that the world has to offer.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Our show's called The American Dream. We want to empower the mindset of just a successful way of life here in our country. And in many respects, that means being able to travel, having the freedoms to go to these other parts of the world. So what advice can you give to people who are watching all across the country on traveling? We're going into the holiday season, into 2018. What is some good advice on travel tips right now?
Travel tips are this. I would say, besides travel tips, the biggest thing going into 2018, I can guarantee you there's a large amount of people that were going to travel in 2017, but something came up. Make travel a priority. Everybody's so afraid they get caught up in their business. The mortgage industry, financing, it's such a great industry, but you're afraid if you leave for 10 days, you're going to miss a step. Oh, you might, all that you built up, you might come back and it's not where you left it. You're going to come back a more enlightened individual with more experiences, and you cannot take a trip and return the same person. You return a better person every time. I truly believe that.
Clint, that's an absolute fact. Over Thanksgiving, I was in South America, and I'm an entrepreneur myself as well, and it's very difficult to put things down. It always takes me 2 days into a trip to finally wind down. But when you come back, the level of refresh that you are, I believe makes you stronger than if you would have stayed and worked that 7-10 days anyway. So I believe in it wholeheartedly. Hey, if people want to connect with you online, Travr.life, is that the best site to connect with you and learn more?
That is correct. TRAVR.life, yes.
Got it. Look, if you want to integrate travel into your 2018 plan, I think Clint makes a great point. Get it in the calendar, book it, and then just when that date comes, do it. Clint, you got a great entrepreneurial story. Thanks for coming on the American Dream and sharing it.
Craig, thank you so much. Talk to you soon.
All right. I told you, he's got an inspiring story. You should hook up with him if you're looking to travel. More of the show coming up next.